Hey, good morning, good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, right out of the gate. In the clouds 4 gifted 10 new memberships. I can't let this go. I got to say thank you so much in the clouds. And welcome to all the new kooks. Where'd my button go? I hope you guys can hear me. I haven't tested anything this morning. Welcome to the jungle to all the new kooks. Thank you so much in the clouds. You guys know I love it when you guys do memberships. It not only helps out the channel, it also gives back to the wonderful people that come out and hang out with us every day. Thank you so much in the clouds. Much appreciated. Thank you. All right, let's say some good mornings. And I'm going to say a really big good morning to in the clouds right out of the gate. Good morning. Sound of Voss. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Jack Miles. Tree God, which is MS Coast Life. MrCoop just stopped in to give you a view, a like, going to sleep through this one. All right, brother, catch us on replay. You have a good one, my man. Oh, there's Mr. Jim, Tammy P. How you doing, girl? Gary, how you doing? Good morning. Oh, we got Miss Nancy, Marianne Fields. Good morning, young lady. Oh, I see she said good morning to Mercedes. Mercedes is in the chat. Good morning, Mercedes. Mark, how you doing? Brother? How you doing? Jack Miles up in the house. Woo, yeah. We're going to have some fun today, boys and girls. Oh, there's Deborah. How you doing, Deborah Brock? How you doing? All right. So, guys and gals, I took the weekend off. Had to take care of mama, Friday. So I missed a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff came down. We had old Crook, filed some stuff that I missed all that. But yeah, we're going to jump right in here today. I've got a guest on with us today. So you guys do me a huge favor. Make a big warm welcome for the infamous Venom. Come on, get up here now. Blink. There she is.
Hello.
Hello, girly girl. How you doing? Man, we're going to talk
I'm
about all
you.
kinds of fun stuff today.
Oh boy. It's been a wild weekend.
The rumors have been going around that Coop is just boring as hell. I'm irrelevant to the whole scheme of things, but yet these chuckleheads seem to listen to my shit every day.
Yeah. For somebody that they claim it's only been around a year, like I said, on Saturday, I know as of 3 years that you've been around, and you've definitely been around, would you say 16, 17 years monetized?
Oh yeah, I've been on YouTube since 2010, and I think I started content creating about 2011, I think, or 12, somewhere around there. I just celebrated 14 years of content creation.
Wow. 14
Uh,
years of your own content?
oh yeah. I mean,
Wow.
up until COVID, everything I did was uploads. Okay, I didn't do live streams. And then, well, anyway, everybody knows the story behind that. But as far as the Jeremy Hill stuff goes, Fleesa jumped on board in August of what, 2024, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I jumped on board live streaming November of 2024. So I've been out here, but I was just always low key.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They think because they don't know our names, or some of us made different names to do this, that we haven't been around or we haven't seen what's going on. So they think we're new to it. And it's like, no, we've been around longer than you guys have, even, while she was using code names to attack Jeremy.
Well, Jeremy, he even said he didn't even know we were out here for the longest time. I think it was close to the end of last year when Jeremy finally realized that we were out here. But of course, we weren't. We were a lot less visible back then. We weren't. We were in chats and everything, but we didn't push our content off on people. Either you watched us or you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you gave your opinion, you read things for what it was and what was happening, and that was it. I mean, they've taken it to a personal level with everybody. And I think Shizzy said it best last night. We're not involved in this. They're 100% right. We're
Right.
not involved, but they are. And
Yeah.
they are a story. And we have a right to give our opinions on our channels. And if they don't like it, well, don't listen to us. It's that
Well,
simple.
the way I look, nobody likes to hear other people voicing their opinion, especially if they're negative opinions. Okay. What I'm getting at is, okay, I'm pretty sure if I was voicing my opinion on you negatively, you wouldn't enjoy it. But at the end of the day, there's nothing illegal about voicing opinions negatively about somebody.
No, exactly. I mean, everybody has a right to their own opinion. And if you wanted to go on and voice a negative opinion, well, I could do two things with that. I could be bitter and, you know, ignore or throw up an attack like they have been, or I can maybe listen to the negative things that you're saying about me and think, wow, it, maybe there's something I can learn from this while still ignoring the negative stuff and reacting to it the way they've chosen to, and
Well,
either corrected and ignored and went on with my life, or whatever. But
you
I
got
just
to have thick skin. If you want to jump into the arena where you're going to badmouth people, you better have thick skin because people aren't going to sit back and just let you keep doing it. They're going to have their own opinions and they're going to stand up for what they think is right. Uh, Lisa, she thought she was going to have this big conglomerate wrapped around her, with Mill Toast and what do you got? Bone Sucker over there. And then you got Paint Chips and Volpe. She thought she was going to have that. They tried recruiting for a long time,
Well,
but
yeah, I
she's
mean,
the
they did pretty good with creating their little ecosystem. And, you know, not for nothing, there's emails proving that that's exactly what Bubble set out to do, and they all got on board with it. So,
well, back during Grudge Judge or Judge Grudge. Okay, that's where Jeremy, he didn't bring people on. I don't think Jeremy reached out to any of these guys. I think it was subscribers of Jeremy's that reached out to Larry Foreman, which is the DUI guy. And then other subscribers reached out to Tug, and then Tug and Megan, and everybody just kind of came on board. I don't think Jeremy reached out to these people.
no,
I
it
think
it
that
definitely was not Jeremy doing it. Actually, if I recall right, Legal Vices and DUI guy, they came across the case only because Bubbles reached out to them to cover it in LawTube and was
right,
sending them email to cover his little mishap or
mac and
record.
cheese.
Yeah, well, I call it something else, so I'll be nice about it. But his little uh trying to charge somebody on a contingency fee of, if we win, I get paid. If I lose, you don't pay me. And he lost, and he still went after that client for money. So, okay, you got
Well,
your,
I know,
but they didn't want to.
I've been a fan of Jeremy's for oh man, years. Uh, I started watching him back when him and George first got together, and when all of this stuff started unfolding with the Judge Grudge, there were always a lot of people in his chat, throwing out these names of the DUI guy, Tug, and all these guys, creators that maybe Jeremy needed to look into. Well, then I started watching some of these guys that at the time they weren't covering it. And then you would see people offering names in different chats, like Legal Vices, as a matter of fact. There were a lot of people that would have conversations. Hey, maybe you need to talk to this guy. Or, hey, maybe you need to talk to this guy, in the law tube side of it. The next thing you know, a lot of it stemmed from Facebook, the old What the Hell's hate group over there,
Right.
where a
And
lot of
I think
people,
that's where BBB got the idea to start emailing the names that he's seen, maybe, in my opinion, maybe from watching Hill supporters throw out the names of LawTube communities.
right.
And then he decided, well,
Because see, Jeremy, I never once ever saw Jeremy in that group ever. And as far
No,
as today goes, I don't think he's ever been in that group. Now, is he looked in it? Probably, but I don't think he ever joined it. I don't think he was ever part of it. I never saw him post anything. But I do know that that's where a lot of Hell supporters congregated and talked about what Jeremy could do or who people could contact to try and get the story out there. And that's how I think it all came on board. I mean, yeah, Larry got involved, and then Bubbles tried contacting him, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. But
yeah,
Lisa,
he emailed everybody, and it was Larry that actually approached Megan and said, "Hey, maybe you want to look at this bad judge thing." Him and Legal Vices actually passed it off to Megan, and it was like, look at this judge, because she has a wall of judges that
right.
she's gotten taken off the bench. So
Well, you take
we're right in her alley.
Jeff. I never was into the law tube stuff. I found Jeff, Legal Vices, and Larry and Tug and Megan and all of them through all of this because I was supporting Jeremy Hells. I was one of his fans. So when Jeff came on board, I started watching Jeff, and then it kind of snowballed. Each new person that came on talking about the Judge Grudge story, I started following them. And of course, Larry, he kind of disappeared doing his own thing for a while, but the rest of them kept going. But my whole point is there's a bunch of us out here covering this. And the audience likes to hear what each individual person has to say. They'll come and listen to you. They'll go and listen to Rogue or Roslyn, Jay Hip, Tug, Megan, Shizzy. They'll be in my chat. Okay. They like the different opinions. Lisa can't stand that because she sees it as all of us against her. We're not against anybody. We're just covering a special election story that everybody is interested in. Well, a lot of people are interested in. She can't handle it. It drives her nuts that people out here have an opinion that does not align with her.
Oh, exactly. And she kept saying for the longest time, I'm trying to be, I'm biased about this, and you know,
Yeah.
I don't ban anybody from my room, and as long as you come in here and you're nice, or don't start no trouble, you're not going to have any trouble. And I had gone in with my real name, and I got banned for giving my opinion about what happened between Jeremy and Guapo.
See, I never really cared too much about the Guapo stuff. I don't like his content. She talks about boring and irrelevant. I don't like Guapo, but that's just me. I don't care for his content. I think he's full of himself. He's got too big of an ego. That's just my opinion. But I mean, to each his own. I don't like Jeebus either. I think Jeebus is a nice guy. I just think he's boring. you know,
I've
uh,
never seen him. Like, uh, Guapo, I only came across his name because I was watching Hales, and Jeremy had talked about, this run in he had, but he wasn't going to air what happened. And somehow, through being online, I came across their channel name, and I popped in, and they happened to be talking about it, and they showed part of the clip. And what's ironic is it was the same night that LP popped in and said, "Well, you should hear my story."
well, see, one of the things that gets me is Lisa sits there and think that we're all just jumping on board just to go after people. No, we're not. I was a Jeremy Hales fan, and I followed him all the way through all of this. It started off with the town hall stuff, when he started having problems with the water bill. I was following that. And
Right.
then when she started with her garbage, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because in the beginning, I wasn't going solely off of I'm going to support Jeremy. I was looking at both of them. I sit back. I didn't say anything. I was watching her on her friends and neighbors, and I was watching Jeremy. And I did that for about 6 months. It was real quick. You found out who the nutbag was. I
Yeah.
mean, some of the nasty and vile things that her and John Crook were saying on social media. I don't understand how Lisa can be defending this woman. I don't see how anybody can. Because if they were around back then, which we know Lisa wasn't, Lisa was not involved. She didn't even know who Lynette was. And I can just about bet you she doesn't know what happened in her friends and neighbors group on Facebook. That was a 24/7 hate fest on Jeremy Hales. She said some of the most nastiest and vile things that you could think of.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, Lisa, we
LP.
all know she
Yeah.
came on board because she wanted to protect Guapo. Oh, poor Guapo. But she used Lynette and Crook to do it.
Yeah. I mean, not for nothing, and I'm not attacking her by any means. She had a grudge against Jeremy. Robbie has a grudge with Jeremy. Tori, by way of, guilt by association with them, has a grudge with Jeremy. So, I mean, they went into this with a chip on their shoulder already. So, do I think she was really going to try and be unbiased and fair? No, I don't think she could. I know
Yeah.
I personally, if I had a grudge with somebody, I don't think I could give an a totally fair, unbiased opinion on something if I already had a negative opinion against something they did or said, whatever. So I no, I don't believe it.
Bunsen Burner come rolling in hot with that $2 super chat. What you got to say? Interloping. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for this $2 super chat. Much appreciated.
Thank you, my
But
friend.
yeah, she's trying to disguise herself, wrapping herself around this poor family and this ill child when everybody knows that she doesn't give a crap. She does not care one stitch. It's all about hating on Jeremy Hales. And like you said, every single person involved on that side of the fence has a grudge against Jeremy or someone related to Jeremy in this whole thing. Like Bubbles, he's got the thing up his ass because nobody wanted to cover his mac and cheese.
Yep.
Lisa can't stand Jeremy, Robbie. You named off all of them. I mean, of course, Paint Chips and Volpe, they were brought in to antagonize. They were brought in to do exactly what they've been doing this whole time. They interjected themselves into this as nasty pieces of filth. Well, okay, whatever. I just don't care for those people. Bone Sucker, I think Bone Sucker, I think he was a Jeremy Hales fan. Here's how
flip flopper, and I think he absolutely lied to Larry, Megan, and Tug when Larry propped him and pushed his channel to get his subs up, because the minute his subs went up, he flipped on Jeremy in a heartbeat.
Well, I've got a theory about that. You've got a lot of people out here that, like me, I don't care for a pat on the head. If I go into your chat and I say hello and you don't say hello back, it doesn't bother me one bit because you're a popular, YouTuber. And I know that you're there to concentrate, like Tug. Tug is there to concentrate on what he's going to talk about. So he doesn't have a lot of time to engage with his audience because it's so fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
Same way with Jeremy. Well, I think a lot of these people, they want that pat on that head. They want that attention. And when they know they can't get it from the ones they enjoy watching, they go to where they can get the pat on the head. Well, think about it. He flip-flopped about the time Lisa came on to the scene. Well, now he can get acknowledgement from these people. Where with Jeremy, yeah, he may or may not acknowledge you in his chat. That's the way I look at it. A lot of these people, they want the attention, and with the smaller channels, they can get the attention they crave. With like Tug and Megan and Larry, when they're doing their shows, very rarely do they ever acknowledge anybody in the chat. And it's not because they don't want to. It's because, one, they have a subject they're going to talk about, and two, the shit moves so fast. There's just so many people. Like me, I can carry on conversations with people in my chat because it's not running them, 15 miles an hour.
Right.
But yeah, I think they all wanted to feel special, so they all congregated together on a cause to hate on somebody.
Well, if
That's
I
just my opinion.
recall right with Ray, when he was on with Larry and they were talking to him, he had said, uh, he was a Hales fan, and then he heard about LP and he started following LP. But then when it came out about the signs and some other evidence that had dropped, and I think it might have been the time her stepdaughter uh, released the copy of the Iowa DCFS report and how she was taken away from her and the terrible things that she did to this girl. And DCFS, the school, they heard her with this child. They heard her in action. And this woman still denies that that happens. She denies half of her record in her life. And Ray had said, I just thought he was attacking this woman. And yeah, here this happened. And the minute he hit a certain number, boom, he flipped right back.
Oh yeah. Oh
I,
yeah.
I think once he got his views and what he wanted, I think he just played like he was going back and seeing the light and was supporting Jeremy, and he stuck it out for maybe a couple weeks, and then boom, right back to Lynette. And that was, like you said, right when she started going on with the other channel, and that's when he showed up in the channel there.
Well, if you notice, no one, especially Lisa, will ever talk about all of the vile things that Lynette did back in the beginning
Nope.
because she wasn't around. She
Deny
didn't
it.
see it. By the time she came on board, Lynette had already scrubbed that group on Facebook. It was already gone.
Nothing's ever really gone.
Well, well, it couldn't be accessed anymore because I was in there for 6 months, and one day I woke up and I'm like, well, let's go see what she's got to say today, and the group was gone. She had taken and personally, one by one, removed everyone from that group and then shut it down.
Oh yeah, that was probably right when she got hit with the cease and desist and started making things disappear because she realized, uh-oh.
Well, to
But
be honest with you,
in,
I can't remember.
well, now it's ironic because Roz and I pulled it up last week. I think it was last week or right before she went to Mardi Gras, and they got the cease and desist. If I recall the date right, it was July 19th of 2023.
Oh, no, it was May.
Or May, I'm sorry, you're right, May. And immediately the next day they were posting and attacking, and it went on. We didn't even make it past month 2 solid months of where she's actually telling Crookoff in these chat channels, friends and neighbors of Otter Creek or whatever it was called. She's telling him, you're not going to post negative stuff, or I'll put you out too, just surmising the words here, not verbatim. And in the same breath, she's attacking and saying, I just want to get back to taking my crappy pictures and literally post crappy pictures of historic buildings and her art or whatever. And it was like, what? What?
Well, she was. That's what I think is. How can I say this? When I started talking about all this, it's because there were no fans that were actually covering it. It was either law tubers or journalists.
Right.
And as a fan, we watched Jeremy religiously. Every video that came out, every weekend, he did his lives. We were there watching and having fun. So there's a lot of stuff that we knew as fans that like Tug and Megan and Larry didn't know at the time. Now that's changed. Jeremy's become good friends with all these people now. But at that point in time when I came out talking about all this, I was a fan, so I was up to date on everything that was going on with the courts, everything. And I wanted to be able to shed light on, hey, a fan's perspective of it. And that's the road that we took at the time. Well,
And
now,
it's a
huh?
great way to go in on it because you've got a more you've got a layer of it's just your view as a fan, like you said, giving your view and opinion of the legal side of it, what you've seen, what you've heard, and what you've witnessed. So yeah, people want to hear that too because people from Northport came out talking about Lynette. Her family was calling Jeremy. All her old neighbors that she said loved her.
Well, at the time, there were a lot of people that were talking about the lawsuit part of it, the grudge judge stuff of it.
Right,
And at that time, they were talking about the legal aspect of it. They were reading documents, they were watching the videos of the court and everything.
right,
But there were a lot of things that they were getting wrong because a lot of the questions that were being asked and a lot of the stuff that they were trying to talk about they were getting wrong because they weren't fans. They didn't know. And it's nothing against anybody. It's the fact that they came into it where we had been with Jeremy for years watching. And
right.
they just didn't
Illegal.
know all of the stuff that we did, which now that's completely changed. Like I said, Jeremy's really good friends with Tug and Megan and Larry. So they know Jeremy a lot better now than they did in the beginning. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah, and not for nothing. I mean, Tug and Megan have said from day one, if they ever caught Jeremy lying or doing something that they had accused him of, and he absolutely was lying or did it, they'd call him out on it. They absolutely would. And I've heard Tug and Megan actually question things, where I'm not saying they called him out, but if they weren't sure about something or they thought, hey, Jeremy, you probably shouldn't have said that or did that, they've said it. I've heard them say it. So, I think that they are very neutral. And now, granted, they've been attacked by a disbarred lawyer, a permanently retired lawyer, um, paid protagonist that have come on to smear them. So yeah, they've now become victims as well as journalists. So
Right, right. I mean, you take Lisa claims to have been a mod. All right. Okay, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I honestly don't think that she was privy to what was going on with Michelle. And if she was, when the Otter Creek Friends and Neighbors group was around, if she was privy to all of that and she still chose to support Lynette, something's seriously wrong with the woman. Because from day one, Jeremy, when this all started, he did nothing but come out with proof every single day he talked about it. I mean,
yep,
he'd take his phone and shove it right into the screen, say, see, this is what I'm talking about. And to this day, not one of those chuckleheads over there have shown one shred of proof debunking anything Jeremy has said about them. That's the reason people gravitate towards Jeremy because he shows the proof. He doesn't just sit there and spin lies and say, I said it, so it's proof. You know what I mean?
right,
But
right.
I don't know.
It's crazy. I mean, I've seen them make some kind of comment in chat in one of the screenshots I showed on Saturday where, I guess LP is claiming she's got an email from Tina where Tina allegedly promised to never record her as she is blatantly denying talking to Tug. And, Lisa's spin on it is Tina recorded her conversation with Lynette and then called Tug. who recorded the conversation of her and Lynette talking. And then he recorded again himself asking questions in the recording of Lynette and Tina. And then that's what he played on air. And it's like, no, no,
Yeah, she's full of crap. She's full of
Lynette
crap.
is lying to you and you know it. And I don't know how if their viewers actually believe everything that's being said to them, then again, I'm going to say you people need to go and read all the posts. Go dig up the internet. Lynette said herself, I want everybody to do their own research. Put on your ears. She
Well,
said,
talking to Tina,
yep.
there's Tina right there. I don't remember her until after summer of 2024. I have racked my brain. I don't remember. Now, I'm pretty sure you're talking about Lisa, Tina. I don't ever remember her ever. I could be wrong, but I've never been one to deal with the chat much. I watch the show to watch the show. I don't watch the show to interact with the chat. I treat it as a TV program. You know what I mean? Because at my age, the chat runs too damn fast. I can't carry on conversations.
Now, another thing that was said, that I totally forgot to debunk, and I'm going to do it right now, is they attacked Travis and said he needs mental help because he talks in the third person and plays, Travis and Willis, mayor of Tubetown and what you doing, Willis. And they're like, yeah, the guy needs mental help. And going off on a tangent about him talking about himself in the third person and goofing around when he's filming and doing his content. Well, Lisa has talked about a third person type character that she plays. She plays a character called Crayola the Lemur.
Yeah. Oh,
And
we got Sticky Widget rolling
Widget,
in hot with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Sticky, and welcome.
woohoo!
Uh, we got straight into talking about all this stuff, and I just stopped even welcoming everybody this morning. I just, uh, I guess it's Friday. I took Friday off, and I'm kind of just, I don't know.
Oh,
But thank you so much, Sticky Widget, for the gifted memberships. Welcome aboard to all the new Coops. Oh, by the way, Sticky, I'm waiting on them fishing. I'm waiting on them fishing pictures. I know you've been fishing. Do you know Sticky Venom?
I've seen Sticky in chat.
Oh, he sends me stuff all the time. He's an avid outdoorsman. He's always on the water doing something. He sent me some pictures here last week, I think, or week before last. Uh, Out dungeon is crab fishing. They were out crabbing,
Oh,
and
wow.
he likes to catch them big fish. You know, them fish up north that make these big old 10-pound bass look like bait. He catches them big or I think it's walleyes and pikes and stuff like that, salmon. Anyway, he's always a delight to have to the chat.
Well, hi, Sticky. I know I always say hi when I see the person in chat, so
Oh,
it
I
makes
can tell you right now, most of the people in chat are Team Jeremy. They all watch Jeremy's stuff. They watch Tug and Megan. They watch Shizzy. They watch Larry. That's what I love about this community. But Lisa, I don't know. Like we said, she's got a motive that has nothing to do with Lynette and Crook. But I think one of my most pleasurable moments throughout this whole thing, we spent about a year telling all these people, yeah, you wait, Lisa, you wait. Lynette is money hungry, evil individual. I can't wait till you two start chewing on each other. And when that moment hit, oh my God, it was glorious.
yeah, and it'll happen again. It will definitely happen again because as soon as Lynette attacked Lisa, Lisa and her viewers attacked Lynette. And they talk
Oh
about,
yeah.
you know, making fun of things that she said in the deposition. And it's like, we laughed at it, absolutely, because it's funny. Like, uh, to see somebody act like that in a deposition, I don't care how uh, unfamiliar you are with the court. And by no means is Lynette unfamiliar with courts. or doing her own thing in the court, because she's pretty much handled all her legal issues pro se. Bankruptcies, uh, criminal things. Yeah. The charges that she never had, lawsuits, divorces, all of it, pro se.
Hold on. What do I got here? Maybe I've got a. I had one of my mods check into some stuff for me the other day. And one of the comments that was sent to me was pretty interesting. This was back when Lynette and Lisa first started fighting with each other.
Hmm.
And oh, here it is. I'll pull this up real quick. Just give me a second. This was right out of her chat, right out of Lisa's chat, and it's flat out saying what all of us have said for over a year. We were talking about this. Let me get that off the screen. Look, I hate to admit it, but Jeremy was right about her on a lot of things. There, I said it.
Yeah.
This is right out of her chat, right there, boys and girls. We had been calling this for a long time.
Yep.
Well, you
Yep.
take two greedy, self-motivated individuals that are only supporting one another because of financial gain. Yeah, yeah. It's going to end terrible somewhere down the road. It definitely is.
What I don't get is how Lynette could sit there and interact with these people that have said very, I mean, at times, even more mean and vile things than some Hales viewers have said about her. And she's right back there again, like nothing happened. She
Well,
thinks
that's
that she could say, I didn't talk to Tug. I never said I was going to sue Lisa. I didn't turn her in. It's lies. I didn't call no lawyers. Oh, lady. Yeah, you did. And she read your post herself.
well, I'm glad you brought that up because that's the direction I was going with the show today.
Oh,
Lisa made some claims. I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was Saturday night. She made some claims that she wanted to back up with proof, and she showed some screenshots.
okay.
All right, Tammy J, she decided, we know Tammy's out there. She's watching, she's hanging on every word that I say every single day. Okay,
Tammy,
she's watching everyone. Huh?
Tammy needs to go back and fact check, because I was also accused of accusing John Crook of mistreating the dog. I never said that. I said the ears of the dog went down, tail went down. That shows a sign of fear. But I said you could also see that John has control over that dog because the dog sat immediately. The dog listened to John. I never once accused him of doing anything to that dog in words of mistreating him or nothing. They literally said, I said he mistreated the dog.
Right. But she had made claims. And of course, she didn't want to use my name, which is fine. I don't care. Her pretty much, she says, well, I was watching a channel the other day and they made the statement that Michelle's always talking about all these threats that she's getting. And why hasn't she ever shown any of them? She
Yeah,
hasn't shown any of them because she don't have any of them because they don't exist. It's just like the
right.
million cars up and down her road every day. It doesn't happen. I mean, how many live streams have we watched of Travis sitting there and you very rarely see a car come down the road?
Exactly. He pulled out his book from, I think, maybe the second or third week of January to uh, the 16th of February. And there were two names, two, three, if you counted January. So two for February so far and one in January. But according to Lynette, there's hundreds of cars that come to, and they don't come for Tube Town. Nope, they don't come for Tube Town, and they don't come for Travis or to sign his book. They're coming to record her and spy on her.
Yeah, well, she's full of shit. But the direction I was going with that is Tammy's like, oh yeah, Lynette won't show any proof. He says that she needs to show proof. And then right out of their mouth, I knew it was coming. Right out of their mouth, well, why don't Jeremy show proof? Well, I'm not worried about Jeremy. Jeremy shows proof all the damn time. I'm getting at the fact that Lynette is always making this claim every time you turn around. I'm getting so many death threats and I'm getting so many threats and blah, 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 blah. Well, Lisa says, well, I've got something to show y'all. And she brings up this post of some dude on Facebook somewhere. I guess it was. I can't even remember the post. But the guy was talking about how Lynette's probably ultimately going to end up in jail for all the stuff that she's doing. He didn't threaten to put her in jail. He was making an opinion. He was giving an opinion that she would probably end up in jail. Lisa's trying to use that as an attack on Lynette. That's not an attack.
No.
That's an opinion. An attack is where you say you're going to do something or you're going to try and do something to someone. All he said is this is what's probably ultimately going to happen. Anyway, so she decides she's going to bring up screenshots. And then the next screenshot was of Lori J over on Facebook. Or not Lori J, Lori Jones. It wasn't a threat at all. Didn't even sound like a threat. It was an opinion, a statement. And then I can't even remember what the third one was. But I figured, well, let's just go down memory lane. Let's just see how Lisa's chat reacts to Lynette.
Oh, let's.
So let's have some fun. This is when they were fussing and feuding. So let's just go see how many vile things. Because I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of people in our chats offer opinions and make statements. They don't make threats. I don't know of anybody that's made a threat towards any of those people, but yet there's a lot of threats in just these few screenshots I have. We're going to pull them up. We're going to check them out.
Oh, this will be fun.
All right. So we got Tammy J, which is nothing there. Oh, looky here. Little Miss Carrie says, she is ungrateful. That's not really an attack, but that's showing disdain towards Lynette.
Right.
Okay. You're asking for trouble. Well, I don't know what that's about. Tracy Tammy. Oh, she blocked all of us. That is not grateful or respectful. Now, these people are all talking about freaking Lynette.
Right.
All of them.
Right.
And these aren't the juicy ones. Wait till you get into the juicy ones. Oh, she's so ungrateful. Here we go. Oh, here we go. You want to read that one?
Oh, let's see. Facts. She is not worse off due to any help from Lisa and the fam. A new fence plus Christmas plus materials for the house. What would she had done if she never met anyone? She spent no money. We did. Oh, wait. Oh, we. We. Not Lisa. We.
Yep.
Collectively in a group. We.
Oh, here's one of my favorite ones right here. Oh, and trying to help when we are struggling too, because we didn't want anyone to feel alone and in their struggles. Now, see, these are people all coming down on Lynette right now. Love you, Stacy. Okay, love you, Stacy. Oh, there you go. You can have that one.
Oh, Michelle, you're going to give an account for every word that has come out of your mouth.
Oh, does that sound like a threat to you?
Does to me.
Now, these are people in Lisa's chat saying this stuff, guys. Huh. Imagine that. I think that's all that one. Let's go to the next one. Oh. All right. Jeremy is no defendant. Really? Really? He's not? Then Michelle and why? Then Michelle and Michelle is no defendant. Then Jeremy is. They are both ooters.
Utters.
Utters. What
Utters.
the hell?
Utters.
All right. Chess, she wants new what? Prince, because she wants to add A loft?
Oh,
Oh,
I
blueprints.
remember what that was about. Yeah, after they had said they were going to do the barn, and let's start with the fence real quick. Lisa went and picked out a fence. They raised the money. They got the money. Lynette and John went to the hardware or to the Home Depot, and it was actually Lowe's where it was bought from. So they go to Lowe's, and I watched it happen. I watched it live. They come into chat and they say, "Well, we picked a different fence, not just a different fence. But they picked the more expensive fence." So okay, fine. So when you look at this, they're talking about the barn. Well, Lynette tried to add a loft onto the barn build. That barn pole was supposed to be, I guess, one level. And the minute she seen the money coming in and that this was all going on, Lynette was already going into chat. And this is why I get a little upset with them, because I have said stuff that debunks Lynette and defends them 100%, because she went in and she was talking about these expensive floors. She wanted $15,000 insulation, foam insulation. She wanted a loft with two master ensuite bathrooms upstairs and then a third master ensuite downstairs for John. So yeah, she wanted to change everything. That was another problem with the blueprints. So with that, I have to agree with Lisa on this because she did change everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff I do agree with Lisa on. But let me grab this chat real quick. You got double karma rolling in hot with a $2 super chat. 100% pro Hales tug Megan here. Jay is a dork. Thank you so much, double karma. Thank you, girly girl.
Thank you, my friend.
But yeah, these guys, it's a trip. I will agree with Lisa on this. The minute they saw the money rolling in, next thing you know, they're wanting the best of everything. Uh, I've already did one of the shows we did last year when she was wanting that $20,000 um, what do they call it? Insulation, that spray
Yeah.
foam
Oh,
insulation. I did the math. I showed the proof that no, she doesn't need spray foam. She can use regular insulation in that whole barn. Okay.
exactly.
It would have took less than $10,000 to insulate the whole barn. And these people are talking about, oh, it's going $20,000. And it was. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be, if they'd have done spray foam insulation, it would have been $20,000.
Yep. It would have. It easily would have. And I mean, for somebody who was desperate for a home to put a roof over the child's head, you build it out, you get it livable, you get the walls up, you get the plumbing done, you get the electrical repaired properly. Because if you recall, while Lloyd was living there, it was going to cost $7,000 to correct the electrical work that she had done. And then she claims John messed it up. And then, somewhere, somehow people stuck their fingers in, but it was her and John that also messed with the electric too. And they're running off of a temporary electric pole. They're not even wired for what they're running in electric over there.
Right. Well, when Only Me came in with his 56K, that right there, I'm like, okay, that'll get a lot done in this barn. It will at least get it framed out, probably the electric run or the plumbing done. It wasn't going to cover all of it, but it would get a lot done. But then when Lisa, out of her own mouth, made the comment, "Oh, we've gotten in at least double what Only Me did." That put $100,000, $112,000 ish. Okay, that would have completely done that whole barn. It would have done everything.
Yeah.
But
And early on, when even before the total amount from Only Me went in, she was already saying that they had enough to finish the barn. And then by Christmas, it was, you know, well, we're going to start it. They were laughing. Oh, just wait. The barn will be done by January. And then January did go on and on. But then you hear behind the scenes what Lynette was trying to change, and that the blueprints needed to be changed and redone. Yeah, I mean, of course there was friction going back and forth. So,
All right, we got Bugs Place come rolling in hot. Felisa as a mod in the email. Okay, Bugs Place sent me a message just a few minutes ago up here
oh,
saying that he sent me an email. So that's something you and I'll talk about after stream. We
okay,
might do a show on that. Thank you
okay.
so much, Bugs Life, for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. Let me get back over here to my thing.
Oh,
And
wait, real quick.
yeah,
Happy birthday, Chucky. Everybody, we're grifting for Chucky's birthday. So, we're sending Coop money to buy what he thinks Chucky would want on his birthday, and kind of try it out for himself, and then this way he could tell Chucky, hey, yeah, if you do want to buy it, I suggest you get it. So, Coop's going to do the trial run. So, everybody, happy birthday, Chucky. Let's get those super chats rolling.
right on, right on. Bugs Life, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, brother. Much appreciated. I'll take a look at that after the stream's
Thank
over.
you, my friend.
Oh, and then we got Tina come rolling in hot. Help set record straight. Have I begged to be on here? No, not
No,
that I know of.
no,
Huh? No,
not,
I not that
even.
I know of, Tina.
No,
I mean,
I can honestly say she had reservations from what I recall, even coming on when she came on with us the first time. Like, the woman truly felt bad about having to even come out and talk about what was going on with Lynette, with all of it. This
as
woman's been hurt.
as far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned, Tina hasn't begged anybody for anything. People have went to Tina, wanted to hear her story. Okay. Uh, I have yet to have a chance to call Tina. Of course, I'm a very busy person and I tend to forget a lot of things. But I do have her number. I will call her eventually. But I know she's talking to a few other people. She just wants the story out there, and I don't blame her. She witnessed this stuff for a long time, and how she stuck with it for as long as she did amazes me. I don't think I could handle being around talking to Lynette and Crook for any amount of time. But we'll get back on to what we were talking about here.
Did you see what Chucky said, though? Thank you, Venom. I really do not need much. I live in an $18 million home. And I'm not, I'm just laughing. Like, I, lives in an $18 million home, but feel free to be generous with Cooper.
Oh, so here you go, Chucky. Just for you,
Happy
my brother.
birthday to you. You're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle.
Cake can handle.
Let's say happy birthday to
you. Whether it's his birthday or not, I'm going to say happy birthday. With all of this birthday grifting going on out there from Jay Hip and Tug and Megan, I don't know if it's anybody's real birthday or not anymore. So I
I
just
sent
say
out a
happy
super
birthday.
chat and I said, well, happy birthday to me because like because I can. And I was like, happy birthday to me. And he's like, is it really your birthday? I couldn't, he wouldn't have seen the response. No, it's not. But, hey, I'm going to jump on it.
Oh, Shell Bell come running in hot with a $5 super chat saying, happy birthday, Chucky. Right on, right on. Thank you so much, Shell Bell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to everybody else, thank you so much. Super chats are most definitely welcome, but never expected. I appreciate everything that you guys do to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and thank you all.
Thank you, my friend.
But yeah, let's get on back to the story here.
Yeah.
Now, this, like I said, these are all people in her chat. Now look at here. Who is accusing Lynette of grifting off of her own child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard of grifting off a child. Wow. But
Well, I kind of
if we say she's grifting and using the child, We're attacking. We're bad people, but there they are, repeating the same thing we've been seeing for
Oh,
years.
oh yeah. And the thing is, uh, we know for a fact that Michelle has exploited that child since the day the child was born. That's a given. It's been proven over and over and over again. But the thing that really gets under my craw is the fact that Lisa exploited that child for a long, long time. A long time. Uh, the Christmas stuff, the child did benefit. How much the child benefited, don't know. None of my business. The barn. Now that she took in an ungodly amount of money for that barn. And
Right.
what have they seen? Maybe a couple $1,000s worth of lumber, a table, bench, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
island for $300, a couple
When
of
that case
toilets.
hugged the dollar amount, it was like 25 or $2,800 worth of lumber,
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
wasn't much. I would say less than $5,000 has been spent on that barn. So my question is where's the other money? Where'd all the money go? Where's it at?
Don't know.
Well, we know that there's been 2 lawyers hired. There's another $1,200. We don't know if that came out of
Well,
the
no,
fundraisers or not, but it
the lawyers that were hired, there was fundraisers done for a pool through Bruce to raise 6,000 twice over. The one amount of 6,000 went to the bankruptcy attorney,
right.
and the other $6,000 fund disappeared at like 1350 or 18, somewhere between 13 or 1800. I don't have the screenshot handy to look at, but it was taken down because you could even go look on her YouTube page. Somebody posted to her, well, there's still that extra money that Bruce had. What happened to that?
Oh,
And
Badger
didn't want
John's
to
birthday was yesterday.
who was?
Badger John, happy
Oh,
birthday. We gonna get him a song real quick.
Happy birthday to you, you're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Let's say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Badger John. Thank you for the $5 super chat, brother. Much appreciated.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. Back to where we were at. Now this one's pretty funny. Maybe she'll sell her property to Jeremy, then leave. Now these people were just a month earlier. Poor Michelle. Let's help Michelle. Poor Michelle.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden now, maybe she'll leave her, sell her property and leave.
Well,
It's crazy. It's
2
crazy.
weeks ago, Michelle had said in their chat that if she had the money, she'd be in Iowa by her kids with a garden.
Now, I don't know what this gal here, he absolutely has a game. I don't know what they're talking about, but Nikki here,
Oh,
Michelle,
yeah.
go
Michelle.
ahead. You can have that one.
Privacy. Woo. Are you reading for me?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. You get this.
Michelle, get your own privacy. Stop begging for money and especially using that child. You're freaking delusional. It's no one's place to take care of you but you and John. You're mental.
Now, you know what really shocks me out of all of this? It was from day one that Lisa jumped on the bandwagon. It was poor family, poor family, poor family. They have a falling out, and her chat goes from poor family to this right here. Literally calling out Lynette and Crook and making them out to be Satan's ass. I mean, they're really treating these people. It was amazing. And the point I'm getting at is Lisa turned these people against her.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll play a little devil's advocate here. You've also got loyal friends and fans of Lisa's that, according to them and according to Lisa, Lynette hurt her. So they're defending their friend, the fan of this person's channel. So they're taking their anger out and they're going to say what they really feel, because people only type stuff like that if they really feel this. This isn't something that, boom,
Well, it
it's
just amazes me how quick, how fast that they turned on Michelle and John and well, Michelle. It floored me how fast they turned on them.
Yeah, well, as soon as Lisa started reading and telling the chat what was going on with Michelle, and as she got into it, you just started seeing the rage build with the viewers, and
Oh yeah.
the chat just rolling and getting meaner and meaner and meaner. And it wasn't just one night. This was multiple days.
We got Maria Rodriguez rolling in. Happy birthday, Chucky, with that $20 super chat. Thank you so much, young lady. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, and we got one more right behind her. Here and after come rolling in. Happy birthday to Tracy, Chucky, and Badger. Oh, is it Tracy's birthday too? Did I miss her?
Nancy says, Tracy Spencer, you hard lot, you.
Where did Tracy say it was her birthday? Did I miss that?
I didn't see it either, so I'm scrolling back to see if it's there. I see happy birthday, Chucky and Tracy.
Well, by golly, we
saying
just
thank
gonna do this right now just for Tracy, because I didn't see it, but hey, they're saying happy birthday. Let's give it to her.
Happy birthday to you, you're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Let's say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Tracy. If I already got you, I'm sorry, but thank you so much here and after for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. And thank you, Maria Rodriguez.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, let's get back up here where we were at.
Shut up. Leave Chucky alone.
We got Faves in the chat. Welcome, girly girl. Welcome.
His birthday is not till February 29th.
All right. Where were we at here? Let's get back over here. That was brutal. That was brutal.
That was brutal.
And I don't know what this girl. What?
Woo. Oh, just the comment there, I was like, woo. But it's probably somebody just joking with somebody else in the chat. I thought it was directed to Michelle, but I think it's just somebody saying hi to somebody else. So
where? Here?
No. In the screenshot.
Oh, okay. Oh, Tessa, like I say, okay, smack a.
That's what I was like.
Might have been talking to somebody else. Does a mobile home have to have a permit? No, but legally you're not supposed to stay in a mobile home more than 14 days on property.
Yeah.
Or 6 months. I think as long as you have a permit and your place is being built, you can stay there indefinitely as long as it's being built. But they don't even have the permits for it. So right now, them living on that property in an RV is illegal. Now, will Levy County ever do anything about it? I doubt it very seriously. Let's get on to the next one. And I think I just had a chat come up here. So I'll go grab that real quick. Mama Palmer's come rolling in hot. Is that her birthday? My birthday too at Coop 69. Thank you so much, Mama Palmer's. Here you go, girly girl. Huh?
I said happy birthday.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you, you're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Let's say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mama Palmer's. Happy birthday, girly girl. All right. What do we got here? French Psycho. Mr. Coop, last week was my working accident where I tore my Achilles tendon. Still having to deal with the pain. Oh man, sorry to hear that, French Psycho. I hope you get to feeling better, my friend. I sure do. I sure do. Mend well, mend well. All right. Where's my thing at? Let's get back on the road here. On the road again. Okay. Just pick one and go, girly girl, if you want to.
Let's see. I hate to admit it. Oh well, if there was I've been blocked by her. I hate to admit it, but Jeremy was right about her. A lot of things. There, I said it.
Yeah, I think we read that one earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But it's amazing how these people just turned on them so quick and easily.
Yep.
Oh, what's Kimberly got to say? Let me tell you, if the nurse is coming from an agency, they go wherever. Talk to me. I've worked home health and hospice and sent nurses out to the overpasses. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They do that? They'll go out to homeless people too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Some nurses and doctors that in their own time or through charities and stuff that they will go out and help the homeless. Yep.
Well, I really don't have any words or thoughts very highly for the people in her chat. But hey, if this woman's going out helping homeless people, I got to commend her for that. Even though she's on the other side of the fence, she's got to be. You got to commend her for that. That's something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of selfless work to give up your time and your off time too, in a lot of cases, to go help people that are less fortunate.
Oh, here we go. What do we got to say here? Now, guys, these are just a small bit of stuff. This went on for, I'd say this went on for about a month where they were trashing Lynette every stream that she did. Lisa, I want to say something. Thank you for showing receipts. What frickin' receipts, moron? Oops, noops. You didn't hear me say that here and after. Oops, you didn't hear me say that. I didn't even see the name till afterwards.
Lisa showed some kind of receipt because I think she started showing the posts of her. That's when the emails or the text messages were going back and forth with her and Lynette. So I will say that it's about the one time that anything was starting to show, because Lisa did show some screenshots of her and Lynette having conversations, but Lynette, I think, had already outed her.
Oh, Nikki, you want to read Nikki's?
Sure. Michelle, get off social media and do your job. Stop lying on that child. You're wanting an RV so you could run. Not happening, Captain.
Look at here and after, she's laughing at me. That was her. Because here and after, she's
Yep.
As Lisa would say, a flipper, which I don't consider her a flipper. She just woke up and seen the nastiness and decided that she didn't want to be no part of it no more. But yeah, I didn't even realize that was her comment till after I read it, and I called her a moron. I'm like, oh shit.
I've seen a lot of their chatters in different areas and different channels, and I'm not going to say where, just in case. I don't want anybody that's still currently going back and forth getting jumped on by anybody on either side. And I've crossed people that they know what I've said as Venom, and I've had no problem getting along with them in another room. In fact, Stacy NAT came and confronted me on one time I went on with Squid, because I repeated a post that I seen about her having Tourette's, and she came in and she said, I don't have Tourette's. Stop saying that about me. And I said, well, no problem. I'll never say it again. I won't repeat it. It's not true, so I won't repeat it. And I said, and not for nothing, but don't misquote or say anything about me that I haven't said. And we made that little deal, and I waited. I thought, okay, this girl's going to go back and talk about me the minute she gets back on tonight. Nope, she never said my name again. So I will commend Stacy on that.
Now we got Miss Lori here, says, She's a lunatic by writing that. Whatever she wrote, I don't know. But anytime Lynette writes anything, she's a lunatic. There you go. You can have Hannah's.
Does she realize that her posts are the only reason why people are reporting her to DCF? Oh, it's not just her posts.
No. And the funny part is, Lynette has literally accused Lisa and those people over there for calling family services.
Yeah.
Literally, right on Tug's show, literally said that Lisa called family services. I didn't say Lisa said that. I don't know if it's true or not. I
No.
do know that I don't see family services ever disclosing who made a report.
No.
Everybody I know that's ever dealt with family services has never, their identity has never been released. So how Michelle would get that information, I don't know.
Well, Lisa said they've even admitted to her that they know about Hales and Hales, callers. Well, if
Yeah.
you're calling DCF and that's the information they're releasing, they're violating a privacy act. They're not supposed to tell anybody anything. They shouldn't have even been talking to Lisa when she said she called DCF to speak to them about Jeremy and fans allegedly calling DCF.
Well, there you go. There's another one right there. She's exploiting the child.
Yeah.
They all are. Every one of them.
Yeah, they sure are.
And then we'll scroll up here. I said that too. Harper doesn't make Germ a hero. I don't know what the rest of that was.
Oh, I think that's referring back to the comments that he was right about what he said about her.
Oh, they're talking about the giveaway because I guess Michelle tried entering that giveaway. I remember that.
Yeah, on Robbie's. Yep. She switched names 3 times and was entering, and they called her out on it. So, yeah.
And then we've got Michelle is troll bait. Oh, you can have Diana's there if you want.
Oh, sure. Let's see. What does Diana have to say? She is making it about her and not the child, but using the child to try and get what she wants.
Oh, Tor Hill come rolling in hot with a $2 super chat. What you got to say, girl? Is it time for some 3D stuff? I'm working on it. Girl. Come hell or high water, I will be getting my shop fixed up this coming weekend. I most definitely will. This past weekend, you guys know Mama had her surgery, so we spent the day, the whole weekend with her kind of sore. I didn't want to put any, pressures on her to help me lifting and tugging. I mean, I wanted her to heal. So by next weekend, we should be starting on the little shop. I'm going to insulate it, put new countertops in, and get the printers up and going soon. Thank you so much, Tor Hill, for the $2 super chat, girl. That'll go a long way.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. Did you read this one already?
Yeah. She's making it about her.
Making about her, because I went straight to
Yeah.
that super chat and forgot all about what you read.
It's
She is making it about her, not her child, but using the child to try and get what she wants. Aren't they all, Venom?
Yeah. When they loved her, they were all just,
Our community trusts you, Lisa. Nobody trusts Michelle to what? Something
To
fun directly. Oh, give funds directly. Well, I don't think any of them know how to manage money. As far as Crook and Lynette goes, I don't think they know any way to manage money. If they get it, they spend it.
Question.
Yeah.
So they're saying they don't trust Michelle to get the funds directly. So are they saying that Lisa is holding Michelle's funds because they don't trust her to get it directly and not to give it to her?
Yeah.
Her money?
Yeah. That's been the going theme from day one. nobody that donated wanted Michelle to have her hands on any of the money because they didn't trust her. Now ain't that something? You're sent, these people have sent her thousands of dollars for this barn. Okay. I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars for this barn. And they don't even trust the person that they're building the barn out for. That's
So
pretty
they're
sad.
just supposed to collect it and hold it until they had it,
Yeah,
and then
whenever.
build it.
Susie come rolling in hot. Coop still on family call. Hi, Venom, and all of you.
Hello.
Money for Chucky's birthday. Well, thank you so much, Susie. We will make sure that Chucky gets not one red cent of it. Trust me. Trust me. All right. Thank you, Susie.
I've heard Mama Coop might even want, I don't know, a lunch or a dinner from, what is it, barbecues? I mean, I think Chucky would really want to know what barbecue tastes like. He'd want to first you.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much, girly.
Thank you, my friend.
I was so happy to see that we had a barbecues. We have two. We have one in Lakeland that's probably a good 16, 18 miles away from us. And then we have another one that's only like 5 or 6 miles. So we can eat by the time we want now. And we don't have to go way down to Lakeland to do it.
Nice.
Their redneck nachos are very good. You would think that they're actual nachos. They're not. What it is just it's crinkle cut French fries with cheese on top. And then they throw pulled pork on top of that with their sauce. It's good. It's really good. Matter of fact, oh my God, I want to go eat barbecues now. I'm hungry. One chat, just bear with me. Once we get through these chats, we'll open it up where Venom and I will be talking to you guys. Just let me muddle through these. We shouldn't have very many more of them. Oh, let's see. Matter of fact, look at there. We're already done. We're already done with them. So now
I'll have to send you the one goodie that we discussed where they actually asked Lisa, or not asked, but stated, you should go ahead and call DCF now, Lisa, and let them know that child's been living in unsafe conditions.
Yeah, but those people, there's even worse ones that have been said that I've got collected that, hell, there were actual people saying that Lisa needed to call DFS.
Yeah.
There were ones, huh?
I said, yeah, exactly. Which means they absolutely knew that child was living in really bad conditions. And
Jen Thunder asked how Mama doing. Mama's doing fantastic. She's healing. She's got a couple of stitches that are kind of rubbing her lip a little bit on the inside. But she says when she goes to see the doctor for a checkup, she'll probably ask him to clip those out so they'll stop. But yeah, what it is Mama has an upper plate. And I didn't know this, and nobody had ever explained this for years and years and years. But about every 10 years, you have to have your plate realigned. And Mama didn't know this. Well, over the years, your gums, there's no teeth there. So your gums, the skin doesn't have anywhere to go. So that's what she had done. She had the skin on her, what is that? Her gums removed to where it tightened it up to where now her upper plate fits perfect. Anyway, she's doing fantastic, Jen. Thank you for asking, girly girl.
It's getting better.
Oh, here we go. Harry, good morning. How you doing for Chucky's birthday? Laugh out loud. Thank you so much, Harry, for the $2 super chat, brother. Oh, much appreciated.
Thank you, my friend.
Chucky, Chucky had told Jay, Jay, tomorrow's my birthday, and Venom has permission to grift. So I laid it out and I said to all channels, it's Chucky's birthday tomorrow. He gave me permission to grift for his birthday. And since
all right, there's Chucky right there. Chucky said, Harry, thank you for the super chat for my birthday. Oh, my goodness. But, one of the things that really used to just chat my butt with Lisa, well, it really didn't chat my butt. I found it hilarious in a way. Georgie and I would always tell our audience, do not contact anyone when it comes to anybody that's involved in this. Stay away from family services, stay away from the courts, do not contact anyone. And this crazy woman would sit there and say, that's code. Whenever Georgie and I would tell our audience not to contact these people, that crazy woman would say that that's us telling them in code to contact them.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, are you shitting me? I have our mods that post, do not contact anybody in the chat several times throughout the whole stream. We say it. I say it a lot. Do not contact anybody. And then she's going to sit there and say that's code. But yet you got her chat over here talking about calling family services, telling Lisa she should call family services. You talk about some, I don't see how anybody listens to that woman. Susie, what you got to say? Coop is making up his Friday chat. He wasn't able to do so. Today is Friday. Oh, okay. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much, girly girl. I'm good.
Thank you, my friend.
But I appreciate everything you guys have sent in so far. It means a lot to the channel, keeps us going. All right. You ready to read some questions and answers? Open up to the gals.
Sure.
All right, guys. Anything you guys want to talk about, pop it out there. Venom and I will discuss it. Oh, my chat's kind of on pause. Huh?
I said, let's see what they got.
Okay, here you go.
Let's see. Don't forget her handwriter. Cost $14,000. Oh, yeah. The handwriting expert.
Oh, you went back?
I managed to hit my phone and it popped on one of the messages, and that's the one that was there.
All right. Now, are you on your PC right now?
No, I'm on my phone.
Okay. So you'll have a bit of a delay. All right. Gotcha. Now I'm trying to figure out how you're reading messages. That's what I was asking, or why I was asking. Okay. You got here and after. Hey there, Susie. Good to see you. Okay. She's talking about that. Okay. Nice. Sticky widget. Nice. It's Friday. Come back here. I'm not coming to work for the next 2 days. Sticky widget has to say. All right. Let's see if we got any questions here. Some fishing photos, Sticky said. Here you go. There's you one. Miss Karen's books. Did the police call or knock on Lisa's door? Discuss.
Lisa says that she got a call. That she never said that they were there. That she
now I bet
a call.
I know what she said the other night, but when she was on with Nine Chins, it was completely opposite. She said she was awoke with a knock on the door that the police were there. Her story changed when it got to Saturday night. Saturday night, it had changed to, I got a phone call. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Can we say which lie is it?
I don't remember if it was the phone or in person. Maybe she was, a little out of it from sleeping and thought she was on the phone. I don't know.
Okay, Rick Friend. March 6th, I do believe, is the bankruptcy. March 24th, I do believe, is the Ohio court. I'm almost certain on that, but don't quote me. But I think it's March 6th for the bankruptcy, and it's March 24th for Ohio. Do you know?
Right.
Is that right? Okay.
It sounds about right. Yeah. The bankruptcy is going to happen first, is what I recall, was the 6th. The Ohio court date was closer to the end of the month because they were paused on the witnesses. They have to complete the questioning of witnesses, and then the judge wants to have some time to decide what she's going to do.
Right. Leg warmer lady. Why would anyone move from a house to a bit of land with no home? Because she thought Jeremy Hills was going to give her a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you remember, Northport was getting pretty heated up for her.
Oh, they were calling her out.
Yep. So she had to figure a way to get out of there. Well, she was a Jeremy Hills fan. She figured, oh, looky here. Let's just we're getting a bunch of heat in Northport, so let's just sell our perfectly good home and then we'll move. To be honest, I don't think that the house was paid for. I think they had it financed. They remodeled it and then they put it up for sale and sold it. I think they paid off the balance, which I don't know how much that was. I could be wrong about this. This is just what I think.
What I remember, I think they each walked away with about $63,000 each after what was paid back to the bank and what have you.
Right.
So combined, they had $126,000. They paid $23,000 for 1.66 acres. They bought the sheds, the pole barn, and immediately on the property, she was messaging and posting in her chats and telling her family that they're broke. They have no money to build. But before she even sold the home in Northport, she was already telling her family that she had a plan, but she couldn't talk about it. But boy, I'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah. I do believe they moved to Otter Creek, and first thing they did when they bought the property is they put in the septic tank. And then they had to have an electric pole ran and had to have a box put out on a pole. That's where they're getting their electric from now. But while they were waiting for all this to be done, they were living in the RV park, Madam Mayor and Brett's RV park. So they were having to pay monthly to live there.
Where Brett cooked her a hamburger, and that meant he was hitting on her.
Yeah. Oh, John Stuber, what you got to say? Can't wait until SCOTUS Fleesa. What? SCOTUS. Go ahead. It's right across the screen there, Venom.
Oh, let's see.
Fleesa Lee Esquire goes into court and tells the judge everyone is lying and she is the truth. And she is the winner of the case. Yeah, that's going to be funny, John. That's going to be interesting to see that happen.
Yeah, you bring your videos and all your proof, and you go be that star witness. We'll see what the judge says.
Thank you so much, John, for the $10 super chat, brother.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, let's see. Double Karma, anything new on Pacer Fed 2? Not that I know of yet. I do know that something dropped the other day. I just haven't looked at it yet. I'll have to go. Matter of fact, I'll just pop over there real quick and see what that's about. Discord, because I know Al put something in the server and I didn't click on it to see what it was. Let's go see. I think I started him a new thing. He's been following the Flips and Chips foreclosure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he's been really interested in that. Let's go see what's in Fed 1. Oh, the Fed 1 stuff is just while been since upload. Fed 1 case, John Crook's motion to lift stay on my behalf. Okay. And okay, they're the normal two that everybody's talked about. John wrote a motion wanting to be released from the court case. And then you got the order coming down from Beliso saying, no, it ain't happening.
Yeah, well, sorry, John, but you are a major player in that case. You are party to why that lawsuit started. You're not
my question is why is the judge coddling these fools? He told them no more.
The fact that these are two poor, indigent, helpless defendants.
Oh, he didn't seem to have a problem taking $4,000 from Randy, did he?
Yeah, well, He also said he didn't want to be known as the magistrate that, sanctions. But like I said, they're laughing at the fact that they're trying to sell their viewers that Bruce is not facing at least up to 12 counts of felony for emailing and interference and practicing law without a license in the state of Florida.
Oh, they love to deflect.
Well,
Now,
what he failed to acknowledge is when he told Lynette to fire him, quit, and finally Bolitho marked on the record terminated, that ended his pro hoc vice, which means he can't email as an attorney. He can't write motions as an attorney for Lynette. Because
now
once
this one's an interesting one, Venom.
it,
This one right here is an I've been wanting to talk about this. What was the original price of the handwriting? I want to say it was $5 to $6K, and then months later they said it was $14K to explain missing money. Right. As we all know, Jeremy hired the number one handwriting expert in America. It cost him $5K. Everybody's been throwing around this $14,000 for this washed up professor that's been discredited so many times in court. He can't even get a job anymore. So how is he getting paid $14,000 when Jeremy only paid $5 for his?
Oh, they had a paper, Shizzy has it, I believe, with the prices were like there was the fee for flying, for hotel, for food. Then there was the daily fee for testifying, the hourly fee, the consultation fee. There were fees left and right. And the problem,
yeah, but the thing is
was explaining was they can go ahead and pay this expert all they want, just like Jeremy paid $5,000 for his expert. Until the judge accepts and qualifies both as expert witnesses in their field, neither one of them, and I'm not a lawyer, I by no means know anything about the law, but I do know for a fact that any expert witness in any field has to be qualified by the courts as an expert witness, and it's up to the judge to say if they're going to testify or not. So to pay an expert to do this, sure, it's a great thing to have, but it's also a risk because the judge could turn around and say, yeah, no. And considering who they hired, yeah,
well,
wasn't going to get it.
I think JD's right, though. This is just my opinion. I think that they're trying to make an excuse for missing money. And this is a way to do it. Think about it. They paid this lawyer $6,000 for the bankruptcy stuff when in the state of Florida, between $2,000 and $3,000 is all a lawyer requires. Why are they paying $6,000?
Well, see,
then you got this, huh?
Roz and I talked about this with Big Tiff Dog. And what we think is the $6,000 was paid, but was paid because he knew he was going to be stalling with flooding paperwork after paperwork, mistake after mistake. Oops, gotta extend it. Oops, oh, didn't file it. We're going to drop it. You're out. Oh, no, we're going to refile it. Then they refile it. This was delay tactic.
They paid him that much money in order to try and mess with the court is what they did.
Exactly. Which is what Bubbles said he wanted to do early on. That was Bruce's strategy from the day he started talking about this case, was he was going to legally paper the case.
Shell Bell is right. It's funny that everyone lies but her.
Yep. We're all liars.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, James. What you got to say? Do you think there will be do you think there will be consequences for Element OP's false 911 call on Travis? No, I do not.
No.
They will do nothing whatsoever to her. Double Karma come rolling in hot. Sorry, Coop JH short just dropped. Hey, guys and gals, Jeremy just dropped a short. Okay. So you guys pop on over there, check it out, and come on
back and
back.
tell us.
Yes, come back and tell us. We'll be here waiting. We will be here waiting. And while you guys are gone, we'll just keep talking to the people that are in the chat now. Leg warmer lady, I'm a mother of 2 small children, and I wouldn't do that. I have a home with bedrooms, bathroom, toilets, and a garden for them to play safe. Or play safe? Yeah, I would say
Let me
safe.
tell you, her home in Northport, she had a pool. I think another problem that she was going to have in Northport was she started collecting the tortoise. Well, she had the tortoise, and then she had a couple turtles. From what I understand, she only had 1 tortoise and a couple turtles. So her idea, they had already built the pen in the backyard and started calling themselves a rescue, where she started posting that people were calling her to come out and save tortoises and turtles. And it wasn't until 2017 that she posted a post that says, "Do you know how much money tortoises and turtles are worth? That's why drug addicts want them. The money, money, money. They're worth money, money."
Do you realize
Not into it, Lynette. Money.
who is going to buy a damn turtle? I mean, yeah, they might be worth something, but what is there a fence down the road that specializes in buying stolen turtles? I mean, come on. They might be worth something, but you're not going to find people that are just knocking on your door to buy this turtle.
Yeah, you know, well, that was the thing. She was already saying that once she got, any of the animals that she had already started collecting, because she did have bearded dragons. I've got a picture. She had dogs in a bed with a cage that lifted up on the side to where they were totally boxed in, but it's a child's bed. And
Oh, wow.
the image that I seen with just the animals in this bed area with the gate up and covered on top, it was sad. And I'm thinking to myself, that was a child's bed. So before the grandchildren were taken from her in Northport, did one of those young children sleep in that bed that has the gate and no way out?
Don't know. Chucky says, I hear lunch in the background, Mr. Coop's mic. Yeah, Big Boy was on the steps, right? See, in our office is, I don't know, it's the front part of the house. I'm sitting maybe 2 feet from the front door. And so he gets up on that top step and acts like King Dingaling, and he comes right through this microphone. Oh, what do you got to say, Bad Foxins? Oh, well, from what I hear, they got a pretty nice looking lawnmower. So, what better way to hide it than increase how much you supposedly paid for other stuff, right? Did you see that? Did you see
Sure
that floating around, Venom, about that John Deere riding lawnmower?
I missed it when I was showing the screenshot of the dog being at home on the property. That's supposed to be the service animal because of the child's seizures. and I'm talking about the dog being home, and I'm going, see this? See the dog? That's the service dog. Why isn't the dog with the child? There's
Hey.
the lawnmower in the back. Totally missed it. And then I see it later, and I was like, oh my God, that's not even listed on the bankruptcy.
We got Mr. Hales in the chat. What's happening, Jeremy? He
Hello.
says, you're welcome to play the short if you want. You have 100% permission. Well, brother, I was kind of hoping that people would pop over there and give you some views. I will probably show it here, probably get close to the end of the show. I want you to get the views, my man. You got a hell of a bill that you guys are working to keep paid. So I appreciate you saying that though, Jeremy. I really do, my friend. I really do. I will pull it up and we'll play it probably at the end of the show. Or matter of fact, we'll just pull it up now and then tell everybody go over and give it a like. How's that sound?
That's right. They still have to go view it.
Yeah. I want them to give Jeremy the views. But yeah, we could pull it up. We'll pull it up and play it. All right. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Ooh, we got to get the sound off of it.
So Yamaha says, I see LP's plan then. So it's some culture use, bone, shells, etc. as aphrodisiacs. Look out, Viagra. LP's coming in hot.
All right. This is coming from Mr. Hales himself, boys and girls. By the way, Jeremy, I think I think we're going to keep the soup in the fridge for another night. I think I'm going to take Mom and we're going to go to barbecues for dinner.
Yep, it's on Chucky tonight.
Yeah, it's on Chucky. All right, guys, y'all ready to hear Jeremy's short? Let's see what he's got to say.
Investigators investigating Fleesa wanted to see what she would respond to, how she would respond when there's literally nothing to respond to. Oh, she didn't disappoint. She said she could talk about Jeremy Hales for 3 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, all day. Oh, that was perfect. How you like them apples? You see any filleted walrus in there, George? Any walrus bait? Oh, nothing. Chicken? I love chicken. Oh, I love boneless even better. By the way, we'll return to our regularly scheduled program on Sunday nights. This Sunday. Oh, who do you think won Freak of the Week?
They're laughing at us.
Investigators investigating fleas.
They're laughing at us. I'm going to have Jeremy send me that. They're laughing at us. I have went back and I got tired of listening, so I never did find it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Jeremy to send me that. They're laughing at us. I'll use that as a button.
We're laughing
Jeremy,
at all of them.
Yeah, Jeremy, thank you for giving us permission to play that, brother. That was hilarious. I liked it. I liked it a lot. See, I think that's why people are attracted to Jeremy and George. They're always trying to have fun. Okay, yes. They're going through a very stressful, period, but they're finding fun in it. Is it insulting to Lisa? Well, yeah. I mean, shit. She calls him Germ how many times in a night?
Oh no! Now let's get it right. Sorry, Jeremy. I've got to try it. Jeremy, germ. Jeremy. But what? She don't like him laughing or knocking stress off with laughter. But you know what? She's been under a lawsuit from him for Fed too. And I've heard her laughing away and having fun. So I guess it's not uncommon for people to laugh when they're stressed out.
Well, Venom, you do realize that she's the only one that's allowed to have an opinion. She's the only one that's allowed to say anything about any of this. All the rest of us are going to jail. We're going to be sued because we're offering our opinions. We're talking to the people that are involved in this in the chats. We don't have that right. We obviously she lives in some funky country where she has rights that the rest of us don't have. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Pickle Tank, good morning, Mr. Coop and Venom. Sorry for the late reply. My A's has been dragging, dealing with setback in my health. 8. Oh, girly girl, I hope you get to feeling better. I really do. Pickle Tank has been here for a long time. And, I've said this before. There's a lot of these people that we see daily. And, even though physically it doesn't affect me, it's still, I feel bad for anybody that's going through hard times health-wise. It just, I don't like seeing it. But I hope you get to feeling better, Pickle Tank.
Definitely.
I really do.
It will.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I just said definitely get well.
Oh, we got Sarasota Beach Bum hanging out in the house, laughing and having a good time. But Venom, I really appreciate you coming on this morning with me. I'm not kicking you out the door. I just don't want to forget to tell you thank you.
You just want to kick me out. You don't like me. Don't lie.
Philip Kraft come rolling in. All JH wants is peace, kindness, caring, and to be left alone. Don't beg him for money. Share love. Well, I understand. I agree with you, Philip. I'm still waiting on my What the Bucks, but they'll get here eventually. They will. Yamaha.
I keep wondering, do we get 401k? Do we have vacation time? Like, how does this work? Is there medical?
So yeah, guys and gals, if you don't mind, please keep Pickle Tink in your thoughts. And if you do pray, keep her in your prayers. I know, everybody out there has their own way of dealing with this stuff, but it would be nice if everybody kept her in her thoughts. Oh, yeah, in their thoughts and prayers. All right, what else we got coming on? Let's see.
Somebody in chat had asked if the house was Crook's ex. No, that was not the house that he had with his ex. In fact, when Lynette and John met, he was sharing a home with his brother. And I think I can't remember if it was Hollywood, Florida. It was another part, not far from Northport. And she was telling him that, she was kind of homeless. Like, she grifted to get to Florida, literally grifted for money just to make the drive to Florida, and then moved in with John. So did she pull the grift on him to move in with him? Because he had a home. He owned a home. And then once he got with her, everything started going. Like, he did lose a home to foreclosure with his ex. So
Mr. Kiko come rolling in. Thanks for coming on. Venom, awesome chat.
I sound like Lynette crying. Oh no.
Be careful. He says, careful, Venom. You're sounding like Lynette fake crying.
John.
Yeah, there you go. We all love Venomous Venom, DR says.
Oh,
yeah, I got off to a rocky this morning. I was just, I don't know. I was just out of it. I guess taking Friday off just got me kind of blah, blah, blah. I was just all over the place today. But anyway, it'll get better. Oh, Nancy, our dealer 40 miles away. They suck. And one by, okay, you talking about spindles?
I buy 10 times on spindles and 2 times on other parts. Always, it scrolled so fast. Something about,
I have plenty of spares now.
Oh, are they talking about a 3D printer maybe?
I don't know. I don't have any idea. Nancy, our dealer 40 miles away, they suck, and I buy 10 times on spindles. I don't know. Let's go see what Nancy says.
Has plenty of
Harry,
especially switches.
I don't know what they were talking about. I hope they're not talking about 3D printers. That's a lot of inventory to keep on hand. If you're messing up that much, I just buy a new printer. I don't know what they're talking about. We'll just continue
switches.
on.
I thought of electrician.
Right. Oh, Nancy says, Mr. Coop, that is meant for that Nancy Clampett, aka Nanny. Oh, he's talking to Nanny. Oh, okay. All right. I got you. So now, since it's Nanny instead of Nancy, that might clear up a few things, because then I can find it, because I saw Nanny. There it is. JD, I love my Husqvarna. Never had a problem getting parts, but I go to the dealer. Is that Husqvarna? I don't understand.
I have no. They're speaking a foreign language right now.
I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway. Right. Mr. Coop, that is meant for Nanny. Okay. Riding mowers. Oh, somebody asked about the lawnmower. I don't know if it's new, if it's used. I would say it's probably used, huh?
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Does not matter. It's not on the bankruptcy. She has not listed that. And
as
another
long as
interesting
we
thing,
have been covering all of this, John has always cut the yard with a weed eater. He's never had a lawnmower, from what I understand.
oh, you mean
So,
once they started cutting the yard because they were going to have people come in to throw a Christmas party for them.
right. But this lawnmower, I don't know where it came from. Don't know whose it is. I don't know anything about it. So I can't comment on it really. But it is interesting that it's sitting there in the yard. And like you said, it has not been listed on the bankruptcy as an asset. I don't think they understand when this law firm comes in to uncover all these hidden assets. I don't think they really understand what's going to happen. These people aren't just going to come in and say, oh, okay, we're done. No, they're going to come in and they're going to go through your entire property looking for everything. It's all going to be listed by these people. And do they think they're going to get away scot-free by not
Well,
having this stuff put on the bankruptcy?
by all means, have at it. You've had legal counsel, so I hope he advised you well. My understanding is he's been telling her, what she can claim on the 501c3. Congrats, Lynette. I hope you and John enjoyed that little half acre after the sale of everything else. And once John sells off his half of the half of acre, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation you've put yourself in.
Well, think about it, Venom. They've got 1.66 acres.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think they're going to be able to choose what they keep and what they have to sell.
No.
I would assume that the guys that come in to take inventory of everything, because, okay, put it this way. You've got the half an acre over where the turtles and the barn's at, right? Well, that half an acre over there has the barn, has the turtles, has the septic, has one of the sheds or two of the sheds. That's going to be more expensive than the rest of the property because it has amenities on it. So if they sold off that, they could get more money than if they sold off just the other half an acre that had nothing on it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly, because there's a structure that they could actually put out on an auction and say, with
Right.
this property, you're getting this building, or the septic
So the creditors are not creditors. The law firm, they're there to find the money. And like everybody said, they're working on contingency. So the more money they find, the more money they make.
Well,
So
I think it's a flat fee plus a contingency.
It's 40%. So if they find $100, they get $40 of that $100. If they find $1,000, they get $400 of it.
Yeah.
It's just however much money they find, that's how much money they make. So they're going to go in this, and are they going to allow them to choose the half an acre that they get to keep?
No, I don't think they get a choice. And what they decide is the more sensible part of the property that would bring more money of a sale to pay off the creditors. Just like she thinks the 501c3 is protected. Problem is all those zeros in only 2 years.
I got a really big feeling that this 501c3 garbage that she keeps spouting around, I don't think it's going to help her as much as she thinks it is. A matter of fact, I think it's probably going to hurt her because from what I understand, the state has okayed it, but the IRS hasn't. Well, we all know that the IRS is always above everybody else. They get what they want when they want it.
The only thing the IRS site says is it may or may not be current, but it could be listed with the state. So yeah, sure, she's with the state. But again, all those zeros, and the only filings she had were 22 into 23, and I think that's it. It's just 2 years that she ever filed, and in The time that she's been in Levy County, she's been revoked 3 or 4 times.
Right. Peter, are people forgetting it costs for subdivisions and the paperwork and applications and approval? Exactly. Oh no, they know. That's why they have 2 firms looking at this. Okay, they've got the one firm that goes in and looks for all the hidden assets, and then they've got the second firm that takes care of all the legal work of it. Now, the legal work side of it, now that's going to be even more costly, because think about it. If it's just one lawyer and one legal analyst or whatever it is, what do they call those, Venom? The ones that help the lawyers?
Paralegal?
Paralegal. Okay, just say it takes one lawyer, one paralegal, and one clerk. That comes to $670 an hour. Well, we know that it's not going to be one lawyer. It's going to be a team. So if it's 5 of them, you times that lawyer fee 5 times. And in paralegals, it's not just going to be one paralegal. So if it's $125 for a paralegal an hour, and they've got 10, this bill can be outrageous. It can get up there, and that's what I don't think Lynette understands.
No, and the what she calls the large shed is a one maybe a 1.5 car garage. When you look at it, they're going to dig through that whole shed. They're going to empty it out from top to bottom. They're gonna go to the flea market. They're going to go through her whole inventory, and she's going to have to explain what everybody has been telling her, what the bankruptcy trustee has been asking with these filings. Every time they file it and the number changes, and then she finds out they bought another camper, and she finds out that she's not reporting jewelry and she's got a business. Remember, Lynette, you filed zeros. You still have to explain, where did that inventory come from? How did you get that inventory there? The cases, the jewelry, whether it's real or costume, it still has value. Whether it's a resin or cement turtle that you're selling, all of that stuff. The rental space on the flea market stall, that big space that you have, that's what, technically 2 stores that you took up because it wasn't good enough for the original spot that you had, so you had to have the bigger spot. And then you bought materials and paint to take care of that before your own home. I remember.
Right.
You remember, Lynette? I remember.
All right, guys and gals, do me a huge favor. I forgot about it the whole time we've been on stream today. Please hit that like button. Teach old ScrewTube to thin this out into the interwebs. If you got just a few minutes of time, share the link on all your social media sites. And I also want to remind everybody, Jeremy has a new short out. We played it, but you need to get over there and check it out. Hit that like button, leave a comment, watch the whole thing. It helps his bottom line just as well as it does, everything else that he needs help with. So go over and check out his video. And I just rambled on. I forgot. I lost my place. Anyway, but how will the lawyer get on the property? Will they let them in? Well,
they don't have a choice.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. But if they turn them away, the lawyers will just come back with the police. That's how that'll work.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping
these are going to say no to that.
I'm hoping that the bankruptcy catches the lies LP is or not stating. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's screwed. I think these guys are used to this kind of stuff. They're going to spot all of her BS. See, that's just it, Venom. They have spent their entire life treating people the way they do. And now that she's been caught and she's being sued for it by somebody that's not going to back down, I don't think they know what to do. That's why they're listening to Bubbles and Fleesa and all these idiots over here telling them to do all this stupid shit. And she doesn't realize that at the end of the day, they're going to end up hurting her way worse than what she's already been hurt by them.
There were people fluffing her feathers Saturday night saying, "You're going to be set for life." And immediately when the recommendation came from the magistrate, "You're going to be set for life. Oh, we're all going to be rich." Well, you know, there's an old saying, uh, don't act too fast. And remember, Lynette, when this blows up and in the courts and the bankruptcy is the first, I think maybe you better go pay attention to what's happening with Laura Owens. She lied under oath in the bankruptcy court too, and she's lied under oath in the courts, much like you have as well, in depositions and in the courts. And she's been recommended for 14 felony counts for perjury and everything she's lied about.
How do
So
you
you
think
might
she's
want
going
to
to
think,
explain away all those jewelry, all them rings on her fingers? It's literally on video. It's on depositions.
she's been bragging about jewels that she has since Northport, trying to give away, mystery bags with jewels, real gemstones. Well, I can't wait to see how she's going to explain how she got everything in the flea market, because she's going to have to say where it came from, and that's going to lead to Robbie giving her items, to the viewers donating to her, to Lisa having the fundraisers. It's going to come out, and she's going to hit them all with that bus that she already ran them over with once, and the
Oh,
bus
most certainly.
run
Most
again.
certainly. All right, slick chick.
Yes.
It's that time of the day. I think I'm going to send everybody to the barn. You want to plug your
Go
channel?
to the barn. Yes, please go subscribe. I am 188 away from 1,000, which
Holy
means
cow.
I could get monetized shortly. Not that I'm looking for
Oh,
monetization, but
well, I didn't know you were that close. Let me go
Yes,
get your
I am.
link and put it in the chat. I mean, shit, we've got 320, 30 people in here. We could get you over that real quick. Let me go find it.
My almost
Oh.
3-hour live stream Saturday really helped with viewer hours too.
Oh, there you go. Do any of my mods have Venoms?
I think I seen Sounds of Boss Life, and I don't know who else is mod in here. Maybe Nanny Clamp. I did see the link go by a couple of times. So.
Oh, I always have a
And I-
hard time finding your channel because when I type it in,
Yeah,
it gives
pulls
me
up
all these
the
snake
Venoms.
videos. Paul's got it? Okay,
Yeah,
Paul's been sharing it. So, guys and gals, it's in the chat. If you guys don't mind, please go over, subscribe to Venom. All right. She is so close to hitting that 1,000 mark. All right. I interrupted
it's
your
been
plug.
fun.
Go for it.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just gonna say I'm gonna plan up another stream here, like I explained to Coop the last time I was on with him. I just need to figure out everybody's streaming schedules, because Saturday I kind of ran over Jay's. I totally forgot that it was Saturday and he goes on around noon or 12:30 or whatever, and I went on at 1:30 or 1:15, 1:30. So I just need to find the days and the times, but I've got another stream that I'm planning, and I'm also going to be dropping a video with the screenshots that I have. So if anybody wants to screenshot them or save them, whatever, I'm going to be putting together a video, not a short, a video. So
If any screenshots you see me sharing, just let me know if you want them. If you don't have them, I'll send them to you. I don't mind.
thank you, Bad Fox.
What happened? Okay, Venom, I'm subscribed. Okay,
Yeah.
cool beans. All right, boys and girls, you heard it come from Venom. She only is a few hundred away, or less than 200 away.
Yeah.
You guys get on over there, subscribe. I'll talk to you about, I think we've already talked about that, finding you a time that you can stick with.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, guys and gals, I'm going to send y'all off to barn, and Mama's got some things that she's got me doing here as soon as I get offline. You guys all know we are here Monday through Friday from 11 Eastern Standard Time to about 1 or a little after sometimes. And thank you all for showing up and hanging out. Thank you all for the memberships and the super chats. Much appreciated. Love it, love it, love it. And with that being said, old Coop's going to say, Coop out.
Bye-bye.